Anthony Herwig here with a first Cardinal Mooney girls basketball player profile of the year. We are joined by Samantha Rotunno. Sam, thank you so much for taking the time to join us today.
Thank you for having me.
So you come into this season, and I know you're asked to be a much bigger leader. The leadership has been more asked of you this year than last year. So you're taking the next step, I guess you could say, in your basketball leadership. So the first question is, what's it been like this year, trying to be even more of a leader and take on more responsibilities with this Mooney basketball team?
There's definitely been a little bit more pressure, but I also feel like I can step into the leadership role and be able to coach the younger girls and at least help them out a little bit. I just think it takes a little bit of encouragement and just all of our team just getting together. And as long as we see that, I feel like we could start improving, which we have each game.
Yeah, you said it. It's all about trying to make everyone on the team, encouraged, confident, and we've seen a growth in this Mooney basketball team in a short amount of time this year, where they went from just getting more confident, like you said, every game. They got that big win over Springfield at the South Range Holiday Hoops Classic. You're playing a lot better, down the stretch of this season. What do you think the change has been? What was the turning point of this year?
I honestly believe that we started using more of our like athletic ability to better use, and I also believe that we've been practicing better and more focused. And like, as you probably heard, practice leads to better games. Good practices lead to good games. As long as we keep on doing that, I feel like we should keep on improving and doing better throughout our season.
You're trying to keep everyone confident, but you have to be confident yourself. And as one of the better shooters on the team, you got to shoot. Where does your confidence come from? Where do you get your confidence on the floor?
From my own teammates, they always encourage me. Uh, Even from like my little sister who plays, Talisha, another junior who I've played sports with, a great teammate, always has my back.
You've already had some big moments in your career. I remember last year we brought you on the show for a buzzer beater. And when you think of all the things you've already gotten accomplished, what are you most proud of so far of your career?
I honestly think I'm most proud of that buzzer beater was probably one of my favorite moments. But I think I'm most proud of like is being a leader and someone that like a lot of the young girls could look up to and ask questions, and if they need anything a lot of them come to me, which I feel honored. And I feel like that's what sports is about, making relationships and like gaining trust and making friends.
We're talking about the leadership that you bring to the table, but you have obviously learned how to be a leader from great people that you've had above you and the seniors that you've had, come before you. Who are some of the people that you think have taught you and shown you how to be a good leader?
Two of the big pillars I look at are Elena Scavina and my oldest sister Angelina Rotunno. Them two were seniors when I was a freshman, and I looked up to them a lot. They taught me a lot. I played multiple sports with both of them, and they just taught me how to play and how to be controlled and how to step up and how to talk to like each person and how to talk to like they talked to me. And so I used that to talk to some of the younger girls, which helped a lot.
Because of all the accomplishments that your sister Angelina was able to get, the Rotunno name has been strong in this Mooney athletics program for a while now. What was it like stepping into like the next Rotunno after she graduated and trying to hold up that legacy?
Honestly, it was pretty scary at first. She left a big mark. I'm just trying to fill it and even do better. That's like my main encouragement and determination is to try to do better. And she
Now
set pretty high standards, so it's
now it's you being the older sister to Sophia, who's also on the team. So what's that like, flipping the circle and being like, hey, I used to be, looking up to Angelina when she was on the team, and now it's my turn to be the older sister.
I'm trying to set goals that Sophia could break too, just to give her a little bit of encouragement and just for someone for her to look up to.
When
And
you look at the dynamic of your family, which sister are you the most alike, and which one are you the most different from?
I'm probably the most alike with Angelina, just because we played a lot of the same sports. We're close in age, and I'm probably most different from Sophia.
Mhm.
Sophia is, but we get along very well. Like we're
Right.
opposites, but we get along.
In what ways do you think that you two are opposite? Like, what are some of the ways that like you do things that she does things the opposite way?
Uh, in sports wise, Sophia's very like fast and quick, and she's. I feel like honestly, sometimes she's smarter than me in sports, and like she's a little bit more controlled sometimes. I also like Sophia's a very outgoing person. Me, not as much. Like Sophia can make friends very easily, and I think that's what kind of makes us a little bit different.
Don't undersell your speed. I've seen you run on the basketball court. When you think of things that you want to accomplish, we talked about what you're already proud of, but you still have a lot of goals that I'm sure you've set before the end of your high school career. What kind of things do you still have on your goal board?
One big thing that I have is to finish at a higher rank for track, like statewise. That's a big accomplishment for me. That run that we had last season was just so much fun. I hope to do that again. For other sports, I just honestly just want to go far as a team and get the experiences that I see some of these other schools getting, and it's pretty much that's about it.
So many sports, you keep yourself so busy. What's it like to balance it all? I mean, basketball, track, volleyball, all the things that you do.
It's a lot. It's more just like managing your time, just making sure you have enough time to do each thing, homework, sports. You always got to put your school before your sports, though. So you just got to make sure you have everything done before you go to practice.
Yeah, are you someone that likes to get it all done before practice, or are you an athlete that likes to come home and kind of cram it late at night?
A little bit of both. I'm a little. I do like. I'll try to get like if I have something little have to do, I can get it done before practice. But most of like the studying and harder work I do at night.
Time management is obviously going to be something that you have to be good at when you have all those sports that you're juggling. Have you always been someone that's been good at time management, or have you had to kind of grow your skills in that part of life as you've gone on your high school career?
Honestly, I've always been a little bit better with time management because I've always seen my older two sisters in high school, and that was like one of the biggest thing that they taught me before going in is just to learn how to manage your time, make sure you're getting everything done when you need it to be done.
You do all this and still you have to be a kid and have fun and have your normal teenage social life. What kind of things do you do to kind of get away from it all and just say, hey, I still have to be a kid?
I go and eat with my friends. I'll go to the movies or just go shopping with my family.
When you need to go out to eat with your friends, what's the spot, what's the hangout, what's the good restaurant?
I don't know. Sometimes, like last night, we went to Izumi. We
Hmm.
go there a few times. BJ. Sometimes we'll go to Cane's, which is just like fast food. But
And nothing wrong with canes, that's a meal of champions right there, the chicken fingers. What about like after a big win? Like how do you celebrate a big win?
honestly, I just usually after wins because they're later, I'll go home with my family. My mom will cook some dinner, and I'll just celebrate with my family.
I like it. What dinner is the your mom's best?
My mom makes a really good like rolled chicken. It's pretty good with like mashed potatoes or like rice, something like
Mm. That
good.
sounds great. When you think we're gonna stay on food, right? Because the other good thing about being an athlete is you get snack bags on the road games. What
Hmm.
makes a really good snack bag for San Rotuno?
I like Chex Mix a lot. I also like the Gatorade protein bars. Those are good to have before games. Cucumbers, some fruit.
Check mix. That's an answer I haven't heard before. Usually people go with like the junk food, but you're sticking healthy. I'm gonna find your sweet tooth though. What kind of thing? What's your guilty pleasure? Dessert candy.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe my mom makes really good like over the holidays. She makes really good biscottis. If you ever had
Mm.
those. I also like I'm a chocolate person, so I'll have like a Kit Kat or something like that.
There you go. Yes, San Martino is human. She will eat candy. She will eat chocolate. When you think of Cardinal Mooney being a part of this school system and being a part of the tradition of Cardinal Mooney, you walk in that gym, you see all the banners that are up in that gym. What's that like for you to just be a part of the athletic tradition and the tradition of excellence at Mooney?
It means a lot. I just hope one day that we could put as many banners up there, and just it's like a little bit of encouragement just to work harder and look towards something.
And we see all the Mooney alums. It feels like when you're Mooney, you're just part of that family forever. When you think of all the support that you get from the community and the alums that come to your games and the people that are just there because they care about Cardinal Mooney, what does that do for you as a player and your teammates as well?
It really shows that Mooney is a family and that like we people have our backs. It gives us some support, and like you were saying earlier, it really you gain confidence when you see those type of people at your games, just supporting you and your team, which is always nice to have, and it's just something to carry around and to maybe do later when I graduate is
Mm.
to come and support.
Good thing is you still have some time. You got some time to think about the future, but it's that time where you start to put in your mind things you want to do after high school, things you want to get on the career path for.
Hmm.
What kind of things come to mind when you think about your future and things that you might want to do?
Some things that come to mind are I want to go into pre med, into like pediatrics is my main goal right now. Is what I've been thinking about doing. College wise, I have no idea yet. Honestly, wherever I get in at. Uh,
Um, when you send out those letters, are you gonna try to get to somewhere that's a little bit far away? Do you want to travel? Do you want to stay kind of local? What kind of things are piquing your interest?
I want to go further for sure. I think I'm looking at out of state colleges mainly. I'm looking at like the University of Tennessee. I'm interested in,
Hmm.
and somewhere like around there. But it honestly all depends on scholarships. And if I stay in state, maybe I'll stay in state. I don't know.
I don't know if you can see the Tennessee right there, so I kind of approve this message. What kind of things make you want to travel? Like, what kind of things make you want to leave the nest and try to be on your own a little bit?
I just think there's a lot out there that I haven't seen yet, and I would like to travel a little bit more and just be in a different environment. I feel like it's a good change.
Do you have like a dream state that you could live in if money or travel or anything wasn't an issue and you could go to any state in the country? Do you have like a dream?
Uh, Probably Tennessee, honestly.
I like it. Okay, the Smoky Mountains. Not a lot to beat that. When you think of vacations that you guys have been on, we'll stick with the traveling.
Hmm.
What's your favorite family vacation?
Favorite family vacation is probably when I was younger. Our whole family used to go to Myrtle Beach, and we used to get a house.
What
Like
about a vacation spot that you haven't been to yet that you think would be a really good vacation?
I kind of want to go out west, like to Wyoming or like somewhere like that in the mountains. I feel like would be really cool.
I'm sensing a mountain theme with Sam Rotunno. When you think of maybe out of country, like if there was one place in a different country where you'd want to visit, where would you want to go?
I would definitely want to go to Italy for sure. Italy or like Greece, one of those really pretty sceneries.
When you think of things that you would like in Italy and Greece, is it just the scenery? Is it the culture? What kind of things do you think draw you to those two places?
Probably the culture and the food, honestly. I think it's very pretty there. And I feel like it's definitely something to like kind of compare. I just want to see what it's like.
All right, before we let you go, we have to talk about your schoolwork because you are a student athlete and student comes before athlete for a reason. It is the most important thing. So we can't let you go without talking about your favorite subjects in school and some of the things that you like studying at Cardinal Mooney.
My favorite class probably is this microbiology class I'm in. It's like it's like a biomedical program over 2 years. So I took the first part of it, and I'm on the second part of it right now. I'm like more of a science and math person, so it's
You're
probably
sounding like you're already in college. 2 year classes, crazy. What? Who are some teachers that have impacted your journey so far in high school?
uh as of right now, I think Miss Kenner has really kept me in line as a teacher. Mr. Rosetta, my math teacher, I respect him. He used to be a coach here, so he knows the sports aspect. Mr. Reinhardt used to be my softball coach, so he taught me a lot. Always teased me. So those are a few. Oh,
You
and
know,
also Miss Policy was also another one.
yes, can't leave her out.
Can't leave Miss Policy out.
No, yeah, she'd come after the comments section real quick. Um, Let's talk about, but real quick, because you said that you were a math and science person. You get a lot of good grades. We know that. What grade are you like the most proud of? Like, I really worked hard at that. I got a big grade. What class so far has been like the most proud that you got a good grade in?
Probably my AP chemistry class.
Mm.
I got I think a 92 to finish the semester, which I'm proud of. That class is a harder class, so I'm glad I finished a little bit higher.
Impressive, impressive. All right, Sam, before we let you go, I want to give you the chance to thank your support system, the people that are always there for you, the people that you know have your back. Anyone that you really think deserves to have a light shined on them, I want to give you the time to do that now.
All right. I would like to thank like my parents, my mom and dad come out to every game and support me. All of my teammates, Delaney Olish, Sophia Rotunno, Katie Pregabon, Sophia Diorio, Dana Hughes, all of them. Zanira Wright. She also just got hurt last night, so I hope she's okay. And everyone that comes to our games, I would really like to thank them. It shows a lot. It gives us a little bit of confidence, and we love the support.
All right, Sam, we want to thank you so much for taking the time to join us today and let us learn a little bit about you. We wish you the best of luck the rest of this season, and we can't wait to talk to you in real soon.
Thank you.